All right, I hope to do a short video. It's kind of early. Usually I don't do a video this early, but I wanted to do a short video and I wanted to call it adult responsibility. Now I'll tell you this, again, I'm going to talk about that whole genuine and formal aspect to an individual or just to life in general when it comes to formal and genuine. Okay, so for me, for example, not genuinely being an adult, but formally turning an adult, I formally did everything. I formally got a job as an adult that paid me well. I formally did a lot of things. I formally bought new clothes. I formally tried a different sport. I formally did a lot of stuff, and I formally carried myself like that. But I wasn't doing it genuinely. I wasn't genuinely an adult. I wasn't genuinely doing some kind of work. You know what I mean? I was just formally doing everything. And it formally looked like I was a responsible adult because formally I was a responsible adult. Genuinely, I was not at all. If I was genuinely even 1% of myself, nothing in my life would have happened the way it did. It would have been totally different. But I like it because I like the fact that I started from level 0, so far away from myself, taken further and further away from myself, and then coming back to myself, and it wasn't through, some kind of magic or ideal situation. No, I learned something, fuck environmental excuses. If you're going to be successful, you're going to be successful anywhere, doing anything. It does not matter. You know what I mean? So yes, I want to talk about that. Yeah, again, let me stress that again. When it comes to environment, but if this was like that, if that was like that, none of that matters because I had the same cycle problems, like cycle, and the same successes and all the same shit, regardless of where I was and what I was doing. It was always the same thing. And this time I pushed through it and made it through it. But again, so it's adult responsibility, formal, and so you gotta understand, man. Formally living a certain way is pretty much kind of artificial. So if somebody said I was fake and artificial, in a way they're right because I'm not genuinely that person. But when it comes to formalities, I am that person. So when I go outside, people will formally look at me a certain way and people will formally accept certain things, but genuinely they will not. Versus now, where it's the opposite. No, it's not even the opposite. It's both now. There's a formal aspect and a genuine aspect. And I'll tell you, if I could pick only one, I'd rather have genuine than the formal. But having both is even better at the end of the day. So I talked about that. Now, adult responsibility is like, I think it's pretty simple. It's been 3 minutes. I said this was going to be a short video. I don't think I kind of lost what I was going to say about adult responsibility, but I'll say a little bit on it. When it comes to adult responsibility, it's just, you got to man your own thing. You know what I mean? And you got to be responsible enough to handle, anything that's in life, any of your personal problems. Your personal problems may be somebody else's personal problems, but your personal problems may not be anyone's personal problems at the same time. You know what I mean? So as a responsible adult, you got to work through your problems. I might sound like a good boy or a yes sir or a yes sergeant kind of guy right now, but that's always been me. And even as I was growing older, formally and stuff, I had crazy routines. I had very crazy routines. I'm serious. I had very, very crazy routines, things that I just did and it was insane. You know what I mean? And that's it. So I got nothing else to say. This was supposed to be a short video and that's it. And hopefully, I'm just hoping I can come up with content. If I can't come up with content in my head, it's hard to put a video up, but I'll try either way and I'll try to put something up if I can't put up some good stuff.